In this video, I'm going to talk about how to add channel cuts and or holes into an isometric drawing. So in this one, I'm going to up my scale. If you haven't noticed, in the other videos, everything has been on that 2x2 scale. So I'm going to keep that same slope, but I'm going to go up 1/2, up 1/2 to the right for a length of line of 4. Now, nothing changes at all in this video in terms of how to draw. We're just extending that slope instead of over up 1/2, we're going up 1/2 twice. So we're going to maintain that same slope throughout all of our drawings. And I'm going to do that famous Tetris piece that we've grown accustomed to drawing as we learn how to do our isometric drawings. Keeping again with that same slope. Now, if you have a circle ruler, it becomes really easy to do these whole features with a little bit of shading as well. If you don't have a circle ruler, we can talk about setting your diameter and doing it as well. So there we can see that Tetris piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my circle ruler here, and I'm going to find the center of that square and use my circle ruler. Now I can slightly move over that circle ruler based on the side that I'm looking at it. So because I'm going to end up looking at this one to the right, you can see I'm going to see that side of the hole right there. I can do a shading here. And again, we can see how that hole, and again, I get my finger in there, smooth that out as well. So I'm going to take my circle ruler again, and from the top perspective, I can place that same hole. Now on this one, I'd slightly move down because again, based on my perspective of looking at it, I'd be looking at the back portion of it. I, again, like that rolling technique of the pencil for the shading. And again, a little finger smudge. Now to do the channel cuts, we can do the same thing. I'm gonna go over one square and I'm gonna go up 2, which doesn't put me at the end of a line. And again, I'm going to go up 2, which doesn't put me at the end of the line. That same slope above 1/2. Now, if I'm looking again this way, I'm going to see this wall. So because my drawing is floating in the middle of there, I would actually erase that because the cut would be all the way through. And again, we could do some shading here and here to accentuate that fact. If I'm looking from the left side again, I'm going to go up 2. I'm going to go up 2, leaving one square on each side. Up 1/2 is my slope that I stick with. I'm looking this way now, so I'm going to see this wall. And again, I would erase this line here as well. And again, I could do some shading. Now, let's say I put that channel cut here, and I went up 2 and up 2. I wouldn't erase this bottom line because I would be seeing the top of the cube. Hope this helps as we're exploring adding features or cuts to our drawing.